Okay, listen. I just want to have this conversation. This is for, far as I know, this is for people that live in New York. That they changing this here school law system that teachers now have the right to retaliate against these kids that be trying to be trying to put their hands on them. Now, the only one I want to come up here is those who's want to talk about this. I don't want nobody else. I don't want to play no games, none of that. It's early in the morning. Skip that. Let's see something. Let's see. Okay, I am waiting for a friend of mine's. I am waiting for. And today's topic, I want to talk just a little bit, just a little. This girl at. Come on through, come on in. I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something, especially their parents out here, and some of these teenagers out here. I mean, like, good gosh almighty. I want to talk a little about this school system. These kids, what do y'all go to school for? What do you go to school for? School is going to learn to better your education for you can be something, do something when you become adult, when you get out your mother house, if you ever leave. I don't know what's be going on in some of these houses. Sending me a text. I don't understand what be going on in some of these here parents' house. Like, do you? I want to know. Do your parents know what your kids be doing? So anyway, the topic gonna be about. I want to talk. Hold it. Wait a minute. What? Oh, invitation sent. Okay. Okay, you here?
Yep, I'm here. I am
Now
here.
listen. This is a conversation I want to have. This topic I want to have, and even when we come back here, we're gonna talk about this again too. I
Say
want
no
to talk
more.
about now these kids in school. Now the board of education, what they doing now? Now they letting the teachers. Now they can retaliate against these badass kids.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I don't understand? I mean, like I watch a video on Facebook or something like that. I guess one of them kids videotaped it or something like that. This teenager punched this teacher right in the damn face.
I
You
saw that.
understand? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like, if I was a parent, I would be so damn embarrassed.
I would have been disappointed at right. That's
No,
right.
no, and I'm gonna beat that ass when you get home. Something gonna like what kid? I mean, that child don't have no respect for adult. Now listen,
Yep.
now don't get me wrong. There's some teachers who ain't right either. But
Right.
my point is, if that kid know that teacher ain't right, why you not telling your mother or your father?
Right. Or
Or
what's
they can have
going
a
on.
one-on-one with their uncle or somebody who they can talk to. You
Right.
understand? And let them stand up to that person,
Right.
not you. You
Adults
understand?
handle
And now
business.
that's going to be on your record.
Right.
And then what college you going to? They're going to sit up there. What kind of good college is going to take somebody like you?
Yep.
I mean, like I couldn't. And now, I guess now they're trying to form something like what kind of retaliation they can do. I guess the most they probably can do is like hold the child down because it was sometimes you can't even touch a kid.
Right. Yep. Yep. And I
You
don't like
understand?
that. I don't like that.
But it is crazy.
Because you're telling me not to be, definitely if it's a man, you're telling a man not to react like a man. Or you telling a person not to act like a human
Right.
being.
Even the female teachers.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Them little girls be coming up there jumping in their face and whatnot. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't understand
I
how
don't
your
understand the
child walk
parents.
out. I don't understand how your child can walk out the house and feel like I could disrespect an adult if they say something to me.
Well, maybe they're doing that in the house too. Maybe they're disrespecting
Thank
their mother
you.
and father.
Thank you. Because I tell any child I got to talk to, where's your parents at? That's the first thing that comes out my mouth. Because I don't talk or argue or fight with kids. I don't argue and fight with mine. I'm not arguing with nobody else's kid.
Absolutely. Let me tell you this story. My nephew, he
Mm-hmm.
was like in the fourth grade or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And his mother like okay like she was like really country and she old school days and like she just didn't know how to face to face to with a teacher.
Right.
So I said because they're gonna leave her son back talking about he don't know how to read and I know he know how to read. You
Right.
understand? So I went up there. I talked to the teacher. I said, "What? You leave him back because you said he can't read." So anyway, like before she could say anything, I gave him a book. I said, "Read this book."
Right.
And he read the book in front of her. She looking like this here. Because I know also there's some teachers that don't like when a child is like annoying. They let them
Mm-hmm.
be annoying all day long, and they like I don't care. That
Mm-hmm.
child is
Yep.
gonna lose their education. Because the thing is, why didn't that teacher write a letter and tell her about her child what he's doing up in the classroom? You understand?
Notifying her early.
You understand? But she ain't saying nothing because he's being a badass up there. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I checked all that. And he got promoted. You understand?
Look,
Come on, these teachers, you gotta
it's not the teachers,
you
because
gotta
at the end
you
of the
gotta
day,
reach out too.
these teachers are being underpaid. They're under strict stress. Some of them don't understand the culture. Some of them is just coming in for a job and not realizing that you're changing lives. You're not just coming in here for a paycheck. And
But
then
listen,
when
listen,
they
listen.
that
Not only listen. I gotta come. Like
no, go ahead, you good.
some of these parents use these schools as their damn babysitter. Because some of them
Thank
kids there don't
you.
know shit when they first come
Thank,
in. Not their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. They just
thank
shove them in the
you.
classroom and they go home and go back to bed. Some
Yep.
of them, not all of them. They do got responsible parents out here. They got a lot of them. But I'm
Yep.
speaking to the ones who like to throw them in school and you go to bed and don't give a damn till and sometimes
Listen.
they'll go pick up their kids real late after school too.
Yep. Yep.
Come on.
And the parent and that goes to the teachers don't have a backup. When the parents are not backing up these teachers, what do you think is going to
Exactly.
happen?
Because you know what? They don't go to PTAs no more.
Nope. Yep. Yep.
You understand? I understand like these days times hard and something like that, but damn, let the teacher give you like talk to your child, see what's going on. Get in touch with your them teachers, and let them know what the hell going on. Hey OG, it's crazy.
It's really crazy.
New blood.
It gets to the point where
New
now,
Sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, I was speaking to the people.
Oh,
Yeah, you know it's crazy. So what
hey,
you think?
OG, I didn't see you. Sorry.
What you say? What you think?
Like with my kids, what I do, I keep constant communication with the teacher. I give them that trust that whatever you tell me about my child, I believe. But I am also going to speak when something don't sound right. I got your back, you got mine. Don't never think that what you tell me, I'm not gonna believe you, because I'm always believe an adult. I don't never think an adult is always after my child, because I know my daggone child.
You know your child. All right.
So, but then you also got to be careful with them teachers that is tired and that is annoyed, and they want your child to get the worstest discipline. They will throw stuff under the bridge
Yeah.
just to get you to discipline you. And this is what I don't like. With this is why these children are, God forbid, passing away, because you got teachers. Because I almost had a situation like that. You got teachers throwing extra shit in the bridge, and it wasn't, thank God for my husband, him thinking kind of correctly to say, wait a minute, let's talk to my son first before we jump on him about the situation. And come
That's
to
right.
find out,
Bring it both to a head. One on
thank
one.
you. Need
Come on
two
now.
people to think. If
That's
it gotta
right.
take three.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God we found out, because they made it seem like my son was about to walk out the building.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I wish I would have let him walk out the building, so I would have catched them in the street and I'd have gave him a new body part. But they said, but then when we sat down and talked to my son, thank God the father was like, because I was already on it. The father was like, no, let me talk to Bridie. So he did, and he said, no, Ma, I was just trying to go upstairs with the bigger kids. I was not trying to go outside. Because we like, where he going outside? He only 8. Ain't nowhere he got, he don't, the park is not that serious.
Exactly.
So it takes a village to freaking, and then I commend if they do make a law on the parents retaliating. I mean the teachers. I want them to start getting the parents.
Exactly.
Whatever your child do, I'm blaming the parent. Your consequences is going to be on the parent. Period. Because I cannot see a child punching a grown man in the face, and you
But they
think
did
he's
it.
not supposed to react.
They did it. They did it. I seen that. That was disgusting.
And they was trying to calm him down.
They try to jump the man.
Right.
That was insane.
I hope every single one of them got in trouble, because one of them wasn't even involved. And once that man got on the floor, he tried to get up. That other boy tried to get on her. And I'm looking like,
Yeah.
what was the point of that?
Yeah.
Now get in trouble just because you wanted to add it. You thought it was funny for entertainment.
See, I got a flash goal. What is a flash? 3 glitters and roses to you live in 15 minutes. Well, thank you.
Did my
Thank you. Yeah, but
Yep. Let me send a rose to you. Tap the screen
thank
for
you.
Catherine, guys. Tap
Thank
her
you.
screen.
Thank you.
Send her them roses she needed. Let's go. Let's
But I
support.
want you to know every first Thursday, the
Yeah.
first Thursday in May, me and Eyes and another partner of ours, we're gonna come on live every Thursday and we're gonna talk about topics like this.
I can't wait.
And I also want y'all, if y'all don't mind, you'll go to Eyes Love to Talk. Please
Yep.
join her channel too, because we're gonna be doing a little back.
Collaborating. We are collaborating like crazy topics.
Because
We
we
gonna
want
talk about
to talk
a bunch.
about real things that's going out here.
Right.
Nobody got time for the other stuff there. We're gonna talk about some
Right.
other good stuff, you know.
Right.
But most of the time, I think we as people, we
Yep.
need to talk about these kids.
Yep.
We
Yep.
got
I
enough. I'm
agree.
serious. We got enough dummies in this world already.
Yep.
You understand? We don't need no more.
We need to check that. We need the
That's
parents
right.
to start looking
We
on our
need
kids
we
and check it.
we need our children to be educated for this world, because a lot is going on, and they
And
gotta
bring it
learn.
back to
'Cause
the
they are.
neighborhood
I mean, they open up jails for
for our
individuals.
kids.
You
Yep.
better believe that.
And they got them
Believe
ready.
that.
They
Because
got themselves ready the moment
majorities are
they
locked
fell
up in there
third
as
grade.
people of color. Come on now.
Yep. And they got themselves ready, them jail cells ready the moment they fell third grade. Because if you not going
Oh,
past
you heard
third
something
grade, they
like that?
prepared. Yep.
Dude, I heard something like that.
Yep.
That is insane.
And if that that would be so crazy. Like if you not passing a certain level, they're gonna say what else that you gonna do for the community, but constantly get in trouble because you can't read, write, or think correctly or manage your anger.
Maybe
Yeah.
wait.
So
If these young kids if you got young kids out here that's listening to me, I want y'all
yeah.
to look up and see how much they paid the jail system for one body. It's insane for 1 year.
Yep. Listen.
For
Yep.
1 year.
For 1 year. And it's lots of money. It's
better
like
believe
almost
it.
the shelter beds. When they be paying for the hotels and let the shelter people go in it. Yep. Let me put this up. Hello, everybody. Hello, Angie. Hit them. Can y'all tap the screen, please? Support. Can y'all tap it?
And if y'all got something to say, please come up. Only Intelligent, we only going to talk about this topic. I don't want to hear no other.
Nothing else, right? Yep.
Exactly.
So much.
Go. I see somebody here. I just forgot your name. Talia. What's that? Talia? Let me tell you something. I pronounce bad names horribly.
Yeah, me too. You're
So
not by yourself.
Forgive me, honey. Forgive me.
Walter got you.
Let me see. But this is so crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that what I think they need to do is start when Trump said that he was going to redesign the schools. I really think they need to start bringing things back for these young boys and these young girls to start anger to.
Go ahead.
They anger to, instead of taking it like when you have an issue with a teacher, they need something to say, well, come over here to tell us how you feel about this teacher. They need to start bringing like conflict classes, anger classes.
They need to talk to their parents when a teacher is being just.
Thank you. Right at the end of the day.
And we can end all that.
Right. Start getting the parents, start saying your parents must be involved in every meeting because we're having an issue with your child or there's a conflict in your child. I don't know
exactly. I guess maybe some kids might feel, especially like young men, they might feel like
ratting.
No, not ratting. Like they might feel like a punk because I'm telling my parents,
right.
No, you're not feeling. You're not a punk or nothing like that. What you securing is your future. That's
right.
What you're doing. That's all you doing. Later for that. That's what you securing, your future. Instead of putting your hands on your teachers too. Man, please. they we don't know what's in certain people's minds.
Right.
Because they can see you as a child, don't wanna learn nothing, you don't know nothing. You probably the smartest one out there. So anything they're gonna make
And most
sure
of the time that is
that you
true.
fail. You understand? Like, come on, no.
Most of the time that is true because the kids be bored because the work is easy. So or
And,
they're
and the teacher should
hyper.
take note of that. Give them something to do.
Yep. No, you right on that because I could tell you a story about that.
Go ahead.
The same thing with my son, where he kept acting up in school, but he was ahead of the class. But the teachers was giving him work that was like below his brain is moving, and he's like getting mad, and he's like, "You want me to do this work? It's boring." And I'm looking at them like, "What are y'all gonna do to?" Because he's way advanced than the class. Yeah, he got a behavior problem, but it's way advanced. Maybe if you advance his work a little bit, that he will stop misbehaving or trying to figure out what to do in class while he's finished and everybody else is still doing work. So they like, oh, we can give him extra work. I said, why give him extra work? Because now he feel like he being punished. How about put him in a group that he's linked up to, like he's leveled out with.
I
Don't put
think
him
like
in a group
in a
that's
situation
below
like that,
him.
I think the teacher should let that kid help him out.
Right,
Understand? Give him certain
right,
jobs to do.
right. They
To
do that with
grow
my
him.
little son. He's
Right.
hyper, and the teacher said he stayed my monitor. I have to stay commending him, saying he's doing a good job. And my 8-year-old is ahead of the class. He's boom. And the only thing was he was so hyped. He was exploring everything, getting out of his seat, going to the bathroom. And what I did, we had to sit him down and talk to him like you can't do those things. Even if you are bored and you are finished your work, you gotta sit down and fold your hands, or you can't just get up. And he was like disrespecting the teacher, but then when we sat down as teachers and parents
Mm-hmm.
and talked to him, he stopped. Now
Mm-hmm.
he understands he don't have the right to do that no matter what.
Hmm. You gotta use your head and whatnot. Cause
So, but how about if it's a child that what can they do for a child that when you do sit the parents down and they don't listen to the parent, and that's not gonna work?
honey, well,
See
well,
what the kind of pressure that the teachers are under. So now they have to create something where the
well,
teachers
me,
are well protected, like the bus
I
drivers.
would take, well, me and the parents, we have to talk about that. Like maybe
Right,
this is not the school for them. In other words,
right. Now it starts falling on the parent. Like, look, we can't.
what can the teacher do? They're only there to teach.
And they
You
gotta go
understand?
home to their own kids just in case.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
So I kind of feel a little bad for the teachers. Like I do want them to be protected because how about my child is the one that want to learn, and then somebody else is disrupting the class? I'm not to sound selfish, but
Well, that happens.
right now my child got to deal with this chaos going on, and he don't know what to do, and he's nervous, and he's like, "Oh shoot, what am I gonna do?" Like
Hmm. It's crazy.
you should show the video. Can you show the video?
You know what? Next time we come on, I gotta figure out how do you show the video? How to
Right.
do that?
Listen, by Thursday, we're gonna have this all down packed. Everybody, first Thursday of next month, please link up back to Catherine Page, and we all are gonna be up here.
Yeah. I want to see can I put that video up there if I can find it. But I don't know. They probably took that down because I don't know. I'm gonna see.
Right. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
put that
see.
on my list. Look up for that. I know what video you're talking about too.
Yeah. Because I don't know like that. Because they are kids. It's
Right.
kids.
Oh yeah, you can't probably expose their face, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we gotta think twice about that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because if they got it blocked out, then that's be something different.
Right. Right, probably so. Put a little happy face on it.
Yeah. You know
Hello,
how to do
Donna.
that
Hello,
stuff.
Donna. How are you?
Hey
Thank you
Donna.
for coming in.
Hello to everyone that came in. Thank you for stopping in. And the first Thursday of May, and we're gonna be coming in now and then just checking out the video. But we're gonna have some hot topics up here, and the only people we want to come up is those who are gonna talk about the topic. You
Yep.
understand?
Stick to the
So no,
topic.
no play, no games, and all that. No.
Right. I don't know about none of that. Look.
This world here is changing a lot.
Yeah.
That's why eggs is about $10 now. You understand? You gotta see what's going on up in here. You understand?
I can't even be mad. My kids now, when it wasn't $10, they didn't want eggs for nothing. Now it's $10. Mom, can we have eggs? Can we have boiled eggs? Can we have fried it? Can we fry egg, fried rice? I'm like, wow. Now y'all want eggs.
But let me tell you something. Well, I noticed when I have me an egg, I have one egg. I always
Right.
eat one egg anyway. But I noticed
Right.
like you take an egg and you beat it, or if you're a person like green peppers and onions,
Uh-huh.
honey, you can make that egg a whole big old meal. And one egg spreads out just nice. You understand? You know,
Right.
the people like 3 and 4 eggs, honey. You can't come to my house and get 3 or 4 eggs. You'll get one.
Like, you better get
And I'm
out
gonna
of here
stretch it.
with
Gonna look like you ate 2 or 3.
that.
I know how to do it. And then to make it more fluffier, you get real cold water.
Oh,
And you
okay.
put about a tablespoon of water in it.
Oh, I thought
And
we
you
add
beat
milk.
it. And you beat it. And then they come out really fluffy. And look, they stretch a little bit.
You said they stretch. I normally was adding milk through mine. So I'm going to try that water.
Yeah, real cold water. Just a tablespoon.
Why did I think that was weird?
Hey,
Because I
Courtney.
got to add water to cake and stuff. Cake, milk, and flour. That's
Exactly.
not weird, right?
And it works out. It doesn't change. It's just more fluffy and it tastes nice.
Right.
Yeah. Because I'm not really an egg person. Most of the time I use eggs is when I'm it's like in my cooking, whatever I'm cooking. You know what I mean?
Right, right. I use eggs. Well, do I use? Well, I eat it now because I'm trying to eat a little better. So eggs is one of the stretch out meals to stretch out the salad and stuff,
Right, right,
and it can be heavier on my stomach, so I don't feel like I'm hungry.
right.
I still try to press on my camera. It came on, but it went off. Oh, is that it right there? Am I on the camera? Let's do my background.
I don't see it.
All
Let me
right.
see something. Let me hit the camera. Invite eyes to camera. Where's it? Camera.
Oh, here I go.
57 seconds. Oh, there you go.
There I go. Got my hat on.
You bought that hat?
No, actually, no. That's the tricks to the camera. Let me put my camera down some. Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, there you
This
go.
what it feels like. Okay.
You like that, right?
Right. I like this. Thank you for my. Oh, I don't know what that says. I'm a number
Do,
2.
any, do anybody want to come up and want to speak about this conversation about the board education? And now teachers have the right to do something before we get out of here because
Right.
we get ready to go. I know I'm
Yeah.
getting ready to go. This woman got me up here doing this. Say, what time is it? 10 o'clock. I mean, that's my turnover time.
I was up since 4 o'clock this morning.
Girl, I know
Thinking
I was looking online and I said, oh, you was running running your videos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thank y'all for the 600 likes, guys. I mean hearts.
See, that's very nice. All right.
Yep, that's really nice. The support is good.
Exactly.
I'm still adding more.
We don't want to hang. Listen, we don't want to hang around and make these people bored. But anyway, we'll be back. I don't know. We'll be back.
Yep, with more.
Maybe we come back
to
tomorrow
come.
or something. Just do a we just do a little test runs and talk.
Yep.
But that's gonna
Yep.
be what our main topics when we come back
Yep.
to with a little more information about
Wait,
these
let me write
these
that down
teachers.
so I
Yeah.
can make sure.
I want to know what more they're gonna do, and plus we also need to talk about what Trump want to take out Black History. Allegedly.
Oh, that's a great topic. I
Allegedly.
think everybody is thinking so wrong about that.
You understand?
Yeah, that's a great topic. I like that. Yes.
They try to
Please
knock
come in. That's
down
a good topic.
because I think they had
I'ma
a
get
big
on my
poster,
research.
something like that with Black Lives Matter. I heard they knocked that down. Child, you gotta wake up your kids. Parents, you better wake up. How
Yep.
many years we got with this guy? 4 years?
Baby. Yep. Yep.
You got 4 years with this
We
dude?
got 2,
Please.
no, 3 more years. Or what is it? 8 years a term?
No, it's 4 years.
Oh, 4 years a term. So
Please.
3 more years we got with him.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. And I know, I know. Let me say so like I know, no. But anyway, this is how I feel. That a
Right.
lot of people of color voted for that man, and
Yep.
Hispanics and all that stuff voted for this
We
here
gonna
man
hold that.
because
We gonna
because
hold that.
he said he gonna do this and he said he gonna do that. Honey, all lies. I
We
knew he
are
was.
going
I
to
knew he
hold
was
that.
lying. I
That
knew
is
he
a
was
great
lying. I
topic.
already knew how this man been acting a long time ago. See, me,
Right.
I be checking stuff out way back when.
Right. Right.
Understand?
Right.
Hey, James Dunn. I be checking out stuff way back. Just like Biden. I seen a video of him way
Right.
back. Hey, be the difference. You want to
Ain't
join me and be the
difference.
difference? I was
Oh,
checking him out like way back. When I seen it, well, he had a video and he was talking about how he want to change the law, and basically he want to change the law. It was like basically like people of color, they need to be locked. They need to be locked up in jail and all this stuff and whatnot. I remember that. So I was telling a girlfriend of mine about this. They said, "Oh, that was a pass. Ain't no pass. If he say he the same person back then that he is today." I don't all that crap. If you said something then, I still believe it. Especially anything to do with my black ass. And that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we
Anything
go.
with people of color. I'm sorry. It's what it is. Shoot. What do you think Trump means about he want America? What do you want America to be back like I used to be or something like that?
Well,
Now when I very first heard
right.
that, first thing came to my mind, well, he wants slavery back.
Right. Right. That's what came to everybody's mind. Right. Right.
No, it could have came back to everybody's minds because they voted for him.
But he didn't start saying. Yeah,
Come
I
on now.
don't know. I think that's the first. I mean, when
No,
I
let's
heard him
make
say
America
that, I was
great
like,
again, or something like
but
that.
he don't. But remember, he lives in a different world than us.
Man,
Cause
he a
going
billionaire,
back
whatever
for
the hell he
us,
is. Please.
why do you think a lot of black folks don't say I want to go back to the future, to the past, to the past? I mean, I don't want to go to the past because the past wasn't good
Please.
for us. So
But
his past and our past is different. So he not. I think he's just a rich man talking and don't really understand
man,
what was
he
going on with
don't
the
want to
black
understand.
community.
If he understand, but
Uh-huh.
it's what he want to do.
Right, right.
You ever read The Butler?
I didn't read it, but I seen the movie.
Okay, but all that stuff that like they said like the presidents and all that stuff like behind the black people back. He said them niggas and all that stuff and
Right, right,
whatnot. You understand? That's how they talk.
right.
And they said even Trump niece wrote a book and he was using them words.
Oh, you got
Thank
a
you.
heart.
You understand? He was using the same words. You
Right.
understand? Please.
Yeah.
Using them same words. And I can't deal with that.
Do
Let me
you?
tell you something. I'm too old to
Right,
be anybody's slave.
right.
And plus, I you can't even bring me there. Cause see the thing is they can't even bring none of us back there because it's a new time. It ain't okay back in the days in the 50s and all that stuff. There was
Right.
a lot who they wasn't going for that, and there was a lot of yes sir and all that stuff. They still
Right.
got a lot of them still here now and whatnot. See, but the thing is, I was born in the South and whatnot, but I tell you this here, I'm not that one. You know what I'm saying? I die for my freedom, honey. You understand? Because you could never bring me back. You could never. I never been there, but you could please, and it's never been there and won't, and that's how that will go.
Right.
It's in most white people DNA to believe blacks will always be inferior. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know why?
Wait. Blacks can be. I think we are inferior. What? Wait. Am I thinking of that word wrong?
Yeah.
Like, Is that a wait? Let's look. What's the meaning of inferior? Let me make sure I got the meaning of inferior right. Because
Okay.
I'm thinking inferior meaning like they think we're on top. They think they scared of us. They fear us. That's what I'm thinking that
No.
means.
Low rank, status, or quality.
Oh no, yeah, yeah. I think that's an. I think it's
Lower,
yeah. I believe the same thing.
they
I
think
tell
of
my
us
son
as
that.
low. See
I
that thing
treat
right,
that.
right there. No, they think we
I'm glad you
trash.
said that.
They think we
They think we
trash.
trash.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that.
And the
I
thing
believe that.
is, most of everything they had came from us. That they
Right,
stole their ancestors.
right,
You understand? They put their name on it. And then do it back then,
right.
hey, a lot of us didn't stand up to ourselves because I think a lot of us we were afraid. You understand?
Yeah.
And they look at them like you know, because I don't know why, because they was white. I don't know, but there was a lot of us that didn't feel that way. You understand?
Well, remember, the most domestic violence is brainwashing. Like make convincing someone that is right. That's the highest
No,
thing.
Eleanor.
So imagine a bunch of people that didn't understand the language. You came in and then installed fear into us. So a lot of, not a lot, but a little bit of people got fear into them.
That's true. You know, because like, hey, but don't get me wrong. They got some lovely. I have white friends.
Right.
You know what they say like black people say.
Right.
You know, white people
Right.
say
But
they
I don't
got
care
black
if I got
friends.
white
I
friends.
have
I
white
still
friends.
think that.
I got real, truly cool. Not a lot, but just a
But you
few.
don't think
But they
deep down
cool.
inside, if they got a chance to throw you under the bus to save their butt, you think they won't do it?
I don't. It's girl,
That's a deep conversation right there.
girl.
I don't care what
But
nobody
this
says.
is it's a courting now. It's a courting. It's a
Okay.
courting. It's a courting. There's some like they're staying right there with you now.
Okay, right. Okay, okay, okay. I give you that. Yeah, but when it's if it was time
No,
to
but
say
hold it. They got a lot of white folks that you know like they right there. That's a
right,
fact.
okay,
That's a fact. They are.
okay, right,
They are.
okay.
They are.
So do you think that okay, a racist person that was once racist, can you think they changed?
I don't know. I don't know.
Nope.
I haven't met one.
I- right. Okay, okay.
I don't know, child. But
Hey
anyway,
OG.
that's a topic all by itself too.
That right. That's another topic for
Yeah.
another
But the
day.
things like, you know, I want everybody to know that up here there's nobody racist.
No,
We
I'm
talk
so
about
oh yeah.
we just
Gotta
talk
be
a little
careful
about
talking
Black
like that.
Matters.
Right.
But Black Matters, just in case. We don't want to get nobody all, you know, like
Yeah,
that.
riled
Like
up.
it's not
Yeah,
like that.
no.
Exactly.
I,
Exactly. That's a
everybody's
rough topic.
welcome. Like, no, we didn't say
Exactly.
everybody. Everyone is welcome. If you disagree, come up here and talk to us and let us know how you feel. Like, and we won't treat you less of human
Of
being because we
course.
are God fearing people. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly.
Hello,
Exactly. But
hello, be
anyway,
the difference. Thank you.
oh, she joined your channel.
No, 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 no. I was just saying thank you because I seen
Be
the
the difference.
update.
Did you join Oz? Hold on. Be the difference. Don't she know you already?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got
Let me tell you about
Instagram.
Be the Difference.
Yep. Be the difference.
She cooked some grits. Girl, I never seen nobody make a pot of rocks in my life. That girl, I want to be the difference. Do you finally know how to make grits now? They had
You
some
gotta
kind of
stay at that pot, mama.
it was we had a what was a challenge or something like that, and she tried to make some damn grits. That was the worst pot of grits I ever seen in my life, and she was eating them too. I was like, oh my
See, like
god,
I'm
I
eating
thought
my
I would
cooking.
vomit.
I forget that I'm eating my
I
cooking.
ain't never seen grits like that. Ooh, Lord, like a 2-year-old made them. Look, it was a big rocks like this here in
Hello,
there.
Tia.
Hey, to you. It was crazy. But anyway, We're gonna get back on that conversation when we come back on about
Yes, I enjoyed this. I
sexual
like
chocolate. All right now.
TikTok is good. Like you can play music,
Yes, you can.
you can look at videos. This girl was looking at Lockup, Marriage After Lockup on her live. I was
Okay.
enjoying it. I was
Okay.
like, oh, you could do all this on TikTok.
You sure could. They real open.
I like that.
They are really open.
That's the energy that needs to be for all platforms because being real restricted is like
Nick
I can't be me.
999. I know that's right. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I don't know. I don't know, but it's crazy. Life is crazy. I mean, everything's crazy. But I pray that our young people get it together in
Yeah,
this
because this
school
is their world.
because the school system, I don't know what they're gonna do, but I got to read up on it and see what's going on.
I just hope that they improve it. I want it to be improved, period. The work status, because now the grades are being like a 65 is like passing or
No, it's not. It ain't 65 no more. I think it's a 70.
is passing now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm thinking that now.
Yeah,
I'm
70.
thinking, I believe
65 passing was back in my days.
you
Not
think
no more.
so.
I know so.
Okay,
Shoot, because I know I was taking some kind of test, and then that's all that was my level, boy. Just
right.
passing. I gotta build. I gotta build this stuff.
Just
Stuff being so
passing.
damn lazy. And then I seen like they said, honey, you need
Listen, you can
70.
pass the classes you hated the worst with a 65 and be good. Like my kids got Spanish class, and they like, Mom, I can't pass it. I understood that I couldn't pass Spanish. So the teachers would have a meeting. They'd be like, well, you got to do good in Spanish. I said, baby girl, if you get a 65, I'm proud of you. Forget what they say because you're not freaking Spanish. You don't understand it. You got 90s in the rest of
No,
them?
that's good for you,
Girl,
but it's not good for her to pass. All you gotta do, girl, you got a computer. They got free stuff they can
right.
put it on their phone for they
So
can
you
learn
got to
that.
school me.
Let her pass that. I understand what
Okay.
you saying as a parent, but as in the school system, it ain't passing. You got to do
Right.
what you got to
No.
do.
Cause I'm like, she got 90s in all her classes. So I'm just like, man, that's okay. If you could get a
If
70, okay, but I'm not beating
if
your
it's
head.
not counting, that's great.
Right.
But if
Right.
it's
If
they're
it's
gonna use it
counting.
as a point, that's different.
Right, right.
Listen, I'm trying to learn Spanish for God knows how long. I think because I'm a Southerner, because I just can't. The words be twisted. I just can't get it.
Right.
So I be like, It's
I
no.
used to
I was trying to
speak
find
it.
a language that I'm comfortable with, and I haven't found one yet.
I don't think that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be kind of that you willing to learn. That you willing to say this sounds
Yeah,
interesting.
but there's none. And the main thing I want to learn is Spanish. But thank God for these little things here. We go to translators, whatever
Oh,
they
what is
are.
that?
I don't know, but I don't believe it work. Like you supposed to put in your ear and you hear what they saying, and then they be speaking Spanish,
It's a cool
and
gadget.
then it's supposed to it comes through you as English, and then you know what they talking about.
That's a cool gadget. Where did you get that from?
Timo. That's probably why it probably don't
It
work.
might work. Look, Tamu and them getting better. Wait, stop it.
I know they
That
are.
turf war and everything, they getting up there.
I know, but I didn't try this yet because I was checking out a lot of reviews and they were saying it don't work. And I just don't
Oh,
have the patience for it right now. I don't feel like being
you gonna
bothered.
send it back or you gonna keep it?
No, I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
I just don't have the patience for it.
They said there's a device that you could that helps you tap on your screen. Somebody was
They
like,
do. They got
I
this
said,
guy on TikTok, and he tell you all about your iPhone. He said, "Come here, let me show you this here." And I mean, he be showing you the features that you don't know about. And I was learning little things because on your phone it got to translate. You can translate right here. Hey,
right, right.
Leo. Yeah, I think that was kind of interesting.
I explored TikTok. Oh my gosh, you have so many variety of people. Nice people. I met a lot of
DJ.
nice people. I'm not even gonna lie. I
Hmm.
met a lot of nice people that would want to help you, advance your channel, give you some skills on how to get there. And
Mhm.
I like it. That I reached my numbers. I'm surprised.
I
And
told you
once
you'll
you
reach it.
told me what to do,
Yeah.
I started linking up with people, and everybody was like, "No,
And it
this is
was
a
like
channel
it
where
was nothing. Like boom, boom, boom. You get
right,
I mean, over here is way better than I mean, like getting people to join your channel way better than Facebook. Facebook is so
you mean YouTube or
I
Facebook?
mean YouTube.
Right,
YouTube. Facebook, like they not too bad.
right.
Much as I be on Facebook, I don't know why I just don't grow my channel like it should do. I
Cause
just don't. Hey, Big
right.
Mike.
I'm kind of nervous. You know what I'm nervous is that my Facebook, I started that when I was 25 years old. And
Really?
everything is on there. And I just need one person to do the wrong thing and just
So
to
get
my
rid of them.
Facebook,
Get rid of them.
get rid of them.
Yeah, you say you
But they
got.
already got my information off of there.
What? They gonna dox you or something?
I don't know. They might, I don't know,
I
stalk
would
me
not be
or
afraid.
violate my kids or something like
So
that.
they, you afraid of somebody like that? That's why you want to get rid of them. So anyway, you leave him there, and he's still collecting information about you.
Right,
I will get rid of that person. I will block them.
right. I forgot you could block too. I forgot about that. I don't think you
Yeah,
could
you
just
can
leave it
block
open
them.
and exposed.
My thing is, if a person, okay, like they say, doxing, right?
Right.
They said because some information that you have is public information. Okay, it's public information. But if you abuse it, that's illegal. That's
Mm.
that's how I look at it. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I gotta look that up. I gotta, cause somebody get my information, I'm gonna be hella mad. Like what?
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, how people be finding a lot of things. Like, they got some good texts out here. Like, they be going, like, your IP number, your IP, whatever that is on the computer, and that's how they be finding certain information. Like, a lot of our information, like, it could be out there. Like,
My son created a YouTube channel. They found his dad. They found his dad, so he's a joke of the you know how men are and boys are. They joke about dumb stuff, and they
they did
found
that
a
to
picture
him?
of his dad. Yeah, they found a picture of his dad, and every time he comes on, they throw the picture up there. Now they don't do it about me. They already know who I am, so they know he don't play with me. But they're like, and I said, how did they find it? He said, I don't know. They found it.
Yeah,
I said, see, and I said, you're not
these
offended by
kids
what
are
they doing. I'm
brilliant.
saying, huh?
These kids out here are smart. They brilliant.
And but he said they're not doing it in a way of being disrespectful. They doing it as like a joke. Like I said, I'd have been hella offensive because the shit they saying. But they found his dad. He came on and but they found his dad. And I said, how they found him before you? And I don't know. This is what and he got me nervous. Like now it's like I don't want to put certain information out there because God forbid they pick it up and just use it against him.
They have I know I was watching some video like on Facebook on your channel is something that you turn off where people can't get your information. Okay, like
Right.
they have what's the said thing? Like when you look for jobs, I forgot this thing online. That need to be blocked because your name and certain information is out like that. It's information out there that we put out there, and that's some stuff like
Right.
you gotta learn how to freeze it where people can't get it. Because when I was watching some stuff, I said let me clean up some of my page and whatnot. You know,
Right. Right.
because doxing is crazy.
It's serious. It's and then they right. They might put you on this girl. She said her boyfriend not really doxed her, but her ex boyfriend exposed her naked pictures,
How he get in naked
and
pictures?
she used it
She's
to
a
her advantage. she made shirts with her naked body, but she like put like an X over the private area, and she's seriously getting paid for it. Her boyfriend already exposed her. So she said, "All right, instead of me feeling bad about this, let's put my body up on a t-shirt." And she's getting paid for it. I said, "That's smart. That was real smart of her to do." Instead of taking
But
it
she
as
could have had them locked up. That's revenge porn. That's what they call it.
right.
She could have had them locked up.
I think it would kill him more than anything. Like she probably was
At
looking
that
at
point.
like it's gonna hurt you. You think you hurting me? Guess how I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah, but that's you gotta be careful certain information that you put out here. It's according to the person. You know, you sit up there and
Right.
get somebody do something to you like, hell no. We're gonna I'm gonna get you too. Ready for that. That's crazy.
But that makes me realize like why would you think that was okay to do? Like how mad did the person make you say you want to expose your
It
intimate?
could be jealousy. Could be jealousy too, you know. Anything.
That's scary. I don't know how I would have took that. I think I'd have been going crazy. Like
It's
no,
terrible.
oh my gosh.
Terrible. And the thing is, like, how he get a picture like that? She must have took.
Yeah, she gave it
She
to
must have
him.
told. Man, she crazy. Women got to stop that. Stop. If you
Well,
really, okay, if you're a person
I'm
don't
not
care,
innocent of that.
if you don't care, that's fine. But if you do care, you never give no man no picture. You don't know how long you're gonna be with that person,
Right.
man or woman, even a man.
Nah, you right. You right. You right.
Please.
You are.
You don't know how long you'll be with
100%
that person.
I don't even care if your husband
He'll be out there
because
exposing you.
that's not promised tomorrow.
You sit up there, gap wide open, and
You got 1K hearts. That's what I'm talking about. We got up there, Al. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you. It's crazy. It's crazy work out here. You just got. It's so many things you just gotta be careful in what you do. Like
Well,
you
I'm
start off, you
guilty
don't
of
know,
that.
but you
I'm not gonna lie.
just can't, huh?
And I said I'm guilty of that. But I did that with my husband. That's it. But you know
So
already.
your husband can put your stuff out there too once you break up.
If he does that, oh my gosh. If I'm in jail, do you know why I'm in jail?
I ain't going to jail. He gonna be in jail for revenge porn, not me.
Oh my
I got too
god.
much to do for me to go in there. Later for
Right.
that. I ain't got time for no jail. Please.
He like,
That was whack.
That would be really whack for a man to do that. That would be like, you think like a female.
Huh?
I was saying that if a man does that, to me, that's like female movements. Like you thinking like a female.
Please. The only thing he thinking about no other man getting next to you. You think that's embarrassing? That's
That's
embarrassing.
not
to
gonna
you.
stop it. That's just gonna bring them closer.
No, but
Not
we
understanding
be
that.
bringing the wrong ones.
Yeah.
Like, what man will gonna be respecting you? He's seeing you out there gap wide open, like, hey. Well,
Right.
what's gonna come to his mind?
He gonna say, "Gack that open for me."
Exactly. Nobody got time for that. Hey, Ely. It's crazy. It's
Get them
crazy.
Tap it.
Yeah,
Share it out, guys. Share it out.
But you just gotta. There's so many things you just gotta be careful. You just gotta be careful, like things you
What I
give.
do, yeah. I would tell the young folks today to not do that. Like, I don't care how special the moment
There ain't
is.
too many young folks doing it. It's the old folks that's doing it. I mean,
Yeah.
like people over 21, over 18, they doing it. You don't see no young,
I have a topic too, something like that on my channel I want to talk about. This is like, you got me writing topics here. Right, I gotta do a topic to where we can get together when it come down to your channel. You got your topic, got mine, and then I will come
No
together.
problem. No problem. No problem.
But this is cool. I actually like this. They say you're supposed to do at least a half an hour.
That's it. It's time for me to go now.
So,
Cause you had me way up early, honey.
listen, talk about some. Let's get up here at 9 o'clock in the
Alex.
morning. I would have said when I first said it to you, I was gonna say let's do it now. But I was like, no, let me give it some time.
I said I need some tea or something. Come on.
I didn't have my sugar. I didn't have my stuff, so I'm hyped right now.
Yeah, you hype. I'm still gonna jump back in my bed. It's early.
All right, so let me drop down. I enjoyed this,
Okay.
guys. Every
See y'all soon.
Thursday,
Thank
remember.
everybody that came in. Thank you everybody that gave me the hearts. Hey Lucy. Thank you all. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And y'all will see us again. Love, peace, and
Yes, later,
soul.
guys. I don't know how to go to
Don
end.
Cornelius back in the day. Peace.
How do you go? Okay, wait. All right.
You got it?
Disconnect.
All right.